Hey guys! Since my last video blew up, it gave me motivation to make another, and a huge thank you to everybody who watched my video, cause it got me to 401 subs! It's freaking awesome, guys. I love y'all so much. But anyways, today's character I'm gonna be talking about... Wait! You're kidding! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! This is what I live for! Yeah! Yeah, sorry. Come to find out, it's unfortunately a different Sonic, so let's switch back. Speedo Sound Sonic. This character is hated just as much as the last character I went over, except this video won't be as long. Moving forward though, I'm gonna try to organize this video better than the last vid, having each part of the video sectioned to a specific characteristic of this character. So anyways, let's start here with Sonic's entire damage. Sonic's Flash Strike deals 15 damage, his Whirlwind Kick dealing 12 damage, Scatter dealing the most damage at 16.3, and Explosive Shuriken doing another 15 damage. Let's not forget that his passive does 10 damage. So that brings Sonic's full damage to 58.3, which isn't really that bad, honestly. I like this damage. The next thing we're going to cover is his total damage being blocked. Flash Strike is completely blockable. Whirlwind Kick completely breaks block, but doesn't stun you. Scatter deals 5.3 if you land his final hit. Shuriken deals 10 damage, and his air variant deals 7 damage. Now on to individual moves.
Barbecue, bacon, burger.
Flash Strike is a move that teleports you 5.5 tiles forward. I put teleport in quotation marks because you can't teleport through walls. This move is pretty annoying to deal with due to how fast it is. Although you can block it, it's kind of a gamble whether you can punish the player or not, depending on the distance they use Flash Strike. Whirlwind Kick is another move that teleports but can't go through walls. Blocking this move is very different from any other move, because blocking only removes the stun you get when people teleport right in front of you. But it doesn't block the following axe kick, so blocking Whirlwind is kind of like a quick time event, and if you're not fast enough to counter, you get axe kicked. Another thing to note about this move is that its range is around 2.8 tiles, but when you look at a player, its max distance reaches up to 5 tiles. Scatter is an M1 combo extending move that picks up players in a storm of slashes. Scatter isn't a teleporting move, but it covers lots of distance, with its storm hitbox covering 10 tiles and the whole distance covering 13 tiles. Scatter's 16.3 damage is dealt over the course of the 2 seconds you're in the storm. Like barrage moves, if you don't land this move perfectly, it won't do its full damage. Either way, it's a guarantee M1 extender if you're not on high ping, so it sorta makes up for the lost 6 or 7 damage.
6, 7.
Scatter is another one of those weird blockable moves. You can block his beginning slashes, but it still sends you rolling. Luckily, it rolls you farther ahead of the player, so they can't really M1 extend off of that. This can still be combo extended if the player is fast enough to side dash up ahead, or if they just use their other moves. Scatter still deals damage if it hits a ragdoll player, but does less damage. Explosive Shuriken is Sonic's projectile move that comes with an aerial variant. This is a really weird move because its damage really varies on how you attack the player. This move isn't blockable but does less damage when blocking, and does less damage when the player is ragdoll. This move is also an M1 combo extender, since ragdoll players rolled backwards into M1 distance. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, its range is like 15 tiles. Now, it's time to transition to a more complicated part of this video. We now make it to combos.
Holy fuck.
Before we even start talking about his combos, we gotta figure out which moves are his combo extenders, and which moves aren't. Sonic's moveset is based around M1s, so his moves alone don't actually do a lot of damage. Combo enders usually do the most damage and can't be followed up with another move, which in this case, Sonic has none of them. he's only got combo extenders. Scatter and Shuriken being M1 extenders, and the other two, Whirlwind and Flash Strike, being moveset extenders. This is where Sonic starts to get a little broken, because all his moves can be followed up with anything. And he holds not one, but two different one-shot combos. Anyways, I'm gonna head straight into Sonic's individual combos because there wasn't much left to say. These combos are useful if the rest of your moves are on cooldown and are a good way to price some damage in. Starting from weakest to strongest, Flash Strike deals 34 damage on the dot, Whirlwind deals 36.3 damage, Shuriken dealing 45.6, and Scatter slamming in at 49.6.
I ain't been on Snap in a minute, mo. Oh, cat.
Anyways, these next parts are pretty short because Sonic is a normal character, unlike a clanker, I know. But moving forward, Sonic has a kill passive that gives you 3 teleporting side dashes. Once again, they don't go through walls, and they do not stack. 3 is the max. His M1s are pretty basic. His 4th M1 knocks people somewhere around 4 tiles far, and the biggest downside here is that his front dash is more difficult to land loop dashes on players. And finally, onto special info. One very noticeable thing about Sonic is that all his moves have mobility, and you're able to make lots of distance with each move. This track star build is unbearably annoying to deal with because most Sonic users are brain dead morons who run after losing 10 HP. Not only does he have great mobility, all his moves have a very quick startup and it's really hard to block any of it. Also, Flash Strike used to be a combo extender, but thankfully got nerfed in some later updates. Anyways, I think that just about covers Okay, anyways, I think I covered everything, if not most of Sonic. Before I end this video though, I just want to say thank you so much for staying till the end. That means the world to me, truly. I love you for that. This video has taken me ages to push out. My freaking birthday passed, yo. I want to thank everybody who contributed to my video. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Especially you, Simon.
When I flip it, I be gone up at your eyes. You dust on a nigga, get his IP, then I slide. Shit, walk, call it punch, and I be gone up in the sky. Like I said, I pop a pill, you see the sickness in my eyes. Bitch, I'm gone up off the joint. Slurring, I can't think. All I see is pain. Ddos in effect.